Is it true that Park Jimin, a key member of BTS, is undergoing severe military punishment? Why has this information leaked to the public and caused such a stir? And why did Jungkook, his fellow group member, appear deeply shaken upon hearing the news? Amidst the rapidly spreading speculations among fans and South Korean media, the truth is even more surprising. Jimin wasn't punished. Instead, he was selected for a special elite training program by the South Korean military, revealing a new chapter in his military service. Earlier this week, rumors surfaced suggesting that Jimin faced disciplinary action for unspecified internal violations. These claims first appeared on online community platforms known for speculative discussions about K-pop idols during their mandatory military service. However, as media outlets delved deeper, the real story emerged. Jimin was not being punished but had been chosen for an elite training program reserved for soldiers demonstrating exceptional physical and mental resilience, as well as leadership qualities. Why did this narrative of punishment cause such panic, even prompting Jungkook to seek direct clarification from military officials overseeing Jimin? According to an internal source who wished to remain anonymous, Jungkook initially received one-sided information suggesting that Jimin was undergoing strict supervision due to rule violations. This information was taken out of context and did not reflect the actual situation. This misunderstanding led to an emotional response from Jungkook, who shares a close bond with Jimin, especially after their temporary separation due to military service. The special training Jimin is participating in is known as the Intensive Advanced Readiness Training, a form of advanced military education provided only to high-performing individuals. This program focuses on endurance under extreme conditions, tactical field management, and the ability to lead small units in real combat simulations. According to the command division where he serves, Jimin was directly selected by senior instructors based on his outstanding performance during the first 3 months of his mandatory military service. This revelation significantly alters the narrative. What was initially perceived as a harsh punishment turns out to be recognition of achievement. But why was this information initially misrepresented? Media analysts in South Korea suggest that this could be due to limited transparency in communication between military institutions and the public, coupled with the rapid spread of unverified information in digital spaces. Moreover, there's immense public pressure surrounding any news about BTS members during their military service, making even minor information susceptible to misinterpretation. This situation has deeply affected the public's emotions, especially among fans who closely follow the daily lives of BTS members, even during their time in military barracks. Jungkook's reaction reflects the profound concern and emotional connection among the members. A source from HYB Labels mentioned that Jungkook formally requested information through official channels to confirm Jimin's condition. He felt compelled to know the truth directly, given his emotional responsibility towards his close friend. Why wasn't this special training publicly announced from the beginning? A military spokesperson explained that elite training programs like the one Jimin is undergoing are not immediately publicized for security reasons and to ensure effective implementation. Even the personnel involved are restricted from providing information to the public until the training concludes. In other words, this secrecy is standard procedure, not an attempt to conceal any wrongdoing or punishment. Public emotions intensified when an old video resurfaced, showing an emotional interaction between Jimin and Jungkook during their last concert before enlisting. Many link this video to Jungkook's current concern for his friend. Some Korean pop culture observers interpret this as evidence of the deep familial bonds among BTS members, transcending professional relationships. Meanwhile, HYBE has released an official statement affirming that Jimin is healthy, disciplined, and not subject to any punishment. The statement also urges the public and media to refrain from spreading unverified information. However, even with clarifications provided, the focus remains on the emotional bond between Jungkook and Jimin. Many believe this incident has revealed a rarely seen depth of emotion from Jungkook, who is typically perceived as calm and rational. From a psychological perspective, Jungkook's shock and his efforts to seek direct clarification from military authorities can be seen as a testament to the close relationship forged through shared pressures and experiences as BTS members. They are not merely colleagues but have become like family to each other. Amid international pressures, high expectations, and the isolating nature of military service, such personal relationships serve as crucial emotional support for idols fulfilling their national duties. This incident has triggered a domino effect, not only touching on the personal aspects of BTS members but also raising serious questions about how military information is managed in the digital age. Is there a need for a more adaptive communication system in the era of social media? How can the military maintain security and privacy while accommodating the public's growing demand for information? And to what extent should artist management companies like HYB be responsible for bridging official information to a reactive fanbase? The series of surprises stemming from this case demonstrate how inaccurate narratives can generate widespread emotional reactions. From the assumption that Jimin was punished to the reality that he received an honor and trust, this shift has profoundly impacted many, including Jungkook. Even as this article is published, the ARMY community continues to discuss the incident, demanding greater transparency from all involved parties. However, behind all this commotion lies a fundamental question that should be a shared reflection. Did Jimin truly receive punishment from the military authorities, or is this merely a deliberate manipulation of information, exaggerated for the sake of creating sensation in the digital public sphere? In this age of information where narratives are shaped not only by mainstream media but also by viral content on platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and various other channels, we are faced with a new dilemma. How do we distinguish truth from falsehood? Are we still able to remain objective when our emotions have already been influenced by bombastic headlines designed to shape perception? Several viral videos show Jimin in tense military situations. But do these videos truly represent military punishment, or are they just part of a special training that happens to be misinterpreted by netizens? How can we be sure that what we see and hear on social media truly happened in its original context? Are we merely passive consumers of a narrative built without questioning the intentions behind every broadcast? Or are we complicit in spreading unverified information simply because it is presented in a dramatic and engaging manner? The emergence of rumors about Jimin's punishment immediately sparked a strong reaction from BTS fans and the public in general. However, is that outrage based on verified facts or on assumptions shaped by clickbait headlines deliberately designed to provoke emotions? Who truly benefits when such information spreads widely without sufficient investigation? Has social media turned into a field of mass emotional exploitation? Therefore, it is essential for all of us to maintain a skeptical attitude toward every viral piece of information. Do not be easily provoked by news that has yet to be verified. Ask yourself again, is this fact or merely illusion wrapped in dramatization? Is this a reflection of reality, or just fabrication for the sake of attention? A reflective and critical mindset must be the primary foundation in responding to every emerging report, especially when it involves public figures as prominent as Jimin and BTS, whose global influence is vast. In conclusion, we invite all readers to continue thinking clearly, make it a habit to trace the sources of information, and avoid getting caught in the spiral of sensationalism that can be misleading. The world of information today is full of noise. It is our responsibility to filter which is truly trustworthy. Thank you.